Hello, Buena, and welcome to this week's episode of BTV. I'm Ava.
And I'm Mariah.
Hey, Mariah, have you seen the themes for Spirit Week?
No, what are they?
Let's find out.
Spirit Week is coming up from the 15th through the 18th of October, and with that, fun outfits and events throughout the week.
I think something that I like about Spirit Week is that everyone can engage into something together. Oh yes, I'm excited. I'm a senior, so I'm going to participate this year because it's my last one and I want to, remember it.
Some of the themes include PJ Day, which is happening on the 15th, Album Day, which is happening on the 16th, 70s Day, which is happening on the 17th, and Blackout Day happening on the 18th. Also, the school is hosting events like a dodgeball game and a bonfire.
What I like about Spirit Week is like the cool creative themes about it. I am pretty excited about the events following Spirit Week. I'm actually running for homecoming royalty.
With that being said, please come to school and participate in the events. Thank you to all the people who worked hard on making these events possible, and see you next week at the homecoming dance.
Those themes are going to be super fun. I'm so excited to see everyone's outfits.
Same. You know what else I'm excited for? To see how our sports teams are doing.
Over to our sports reporter.
A little Buena athletic recap from last week. The girls flag football won both of their games last week and advanced to come out with 3-1 record so far. As well as varsity football won their game last Friday against Pueblo High School 56-0. This Friday, they are on the road to Casa Grande hoping they keep their winning streak and come out with 5-1 record. Next week will be our fall break, but when we come back, it's a big week for Buena, with a golf and swim having a match. Then Thursday, having 2 games back-to-back with JV football at 4 and flag football at 6. On Friday is the homecoming game for varsity football, and they're playing against Desert View. The theme is Blackout. I can't wait to see you there after the break. Go Colts.
Thanks, Josh. So, Mariah, do you know anything about COLT Time?
Not really. Maybe someone else knows. Let's take a look at this.
COLT Time is a new program that the school is starting this year. So far, students have been staying in their second period for an extra 30 minutes on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays to go over the student handbook. Even though it is still in development, both students and staff are hopeful for what COLT Time will become. With enough planning and patience, COLT Time can become a useful tool for students.
So COLT Time is a chance for us as educators to make sure we're giving extra time for students who might need a little bit more time and support, or a chance for students who maybe are applying for colleges to get a chance to sit with some counselors and do things like that. So it's an extra 30 minutes in the day that we've taken a couple minutes from each class, and then we use the time for reteach if there's a standard that students need extra help on, or to enrich lessons for kids that are accelerating, or to give opportunities for students to get some help from our certified staff. Love to see an increase in students understanding the state standards that which they're our schools are based off of, to help raise our letter grade. We're hoping to go at one point from a B to an A, so COLT Time is a way to really help students get more time with the standards, and then that will show that they'll do better on benchmark testing and ACT testing, SAT testing, and just be better prepared for their post-secondary choices. Well, it's been a great way this first semester, or this first quarter, to get information out to students like ALICE training and our new bullying prevention program, as well as having the chance to get students in classes so that they can get that reteach piece that they need, because we found that research shows you just need a couple more minutes on certain topics to get it. You don't need another day or weeks, but just maybe that 20 minutes can make all the difference. So getting students in classes to really enrich the content that we're covering, and then reteach those standards that students might be struggling on.
That's really cool. I'm glad we're going to get more opportunities to understand topics.
Yeah, maybe now we can spend a little less time studying at home and have more time for other stuff.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people who like going to the skate park. Let's check this out.
Sierra Vista, very boring. There's only so much you can do at the mall, and unfortunately, Veterans Park has quite the reputation. But have you ever considered picking up skating, biking, or even rollerblading? All sorts of new skills can be learned at the skate park. With the community of people all involved around skating, you're bound to find new people.
I think skating's pretty cool. I like to do it in my free time.
With the plethora of things you can learn, a community of people who are learning new skills and have an overall love for the things they do, you're bound to find something you like with people who share the same interests as you. It gives you plenty of opportunities you never knew you'd had or even think you'd enjoy.
Favorite thing about skating is getting a trick down after working on it for a while. It's just a good feeling of accomplishment. It's like nothing else. Don't stop skating. Even if you fall a bunch, just keep going. That's the biggest thing that stops people is falling, but you just got to power through.
It's highly recommended you give one of these a shot because you never know what new adventures you may have, new skills you may learn, or even new people to spend your time with. Don't be afraid to pick up something new because you never know how differently it will impact your life.
That looks fun. Maybe we should check it out sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
We should probably find out what the weather is like first, though.
Good idea. Over to you, weather crew.
Hello, Buena. I'm Alex. And I'm Noel. And we have the weather for this weekend. It's going to be a high of 90 and as low as 60s. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, weather crew. Let's take a look at some of our Buena CTE classes.
Buena has a ton of fun classes to offer for your CTE credit. Some of those classes include auto, culinary, EMS, engineering, film and TV, JROTC, criminal justice, marketing, nursing, sports med, and theater tech. Engineering is a class where you learn how to take coding, math, physics, and more and use it to design and invent technical solutions. Nursing is a CTE that you can take that offers health aid and lab assistant skills. You can get a head start in learning how to manage in the health field and are able to join all sorts of conferences. When you are choosing which classes to take next year, be sure to keep these classes in mind.
So I plan to use these skills that I'm learning in nursing in the future for jobs and stuff, yeah. My older sister took the class. I also just saw it looking for classes, and I'm interested in nursing. I really like it. I think that we learn a lot about skills that we'll use for jobs in the future.
Criminal justice takes theories and organization and teaches its students how to operate the system with law and public safety. It also provides guidance with strategies, budgets, and leadership.
I'm glad that Buena has so many class options for students.
Same. Let's check out JROTC.
JROTC is a program that teaches people how to be responsible and respectful to others.
Hi, my name is Centoria Loudon. I am an Army instructor here in JROTC. I help instruct the Buena Fighting Colts Battalion. So JROTC stands for Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, and what we do is we basically teach leadership and life skills. Mondays and Fridays, we go out and we do what we call drill, which is practicing marching. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have class days, and Wednesdays are our uniform days. We help students be successful no matter what their post-high school plans are. So whether you want to go to college, you want to get a job locally, you want to join the military, we're here to help you achieve those goals.
It also teaches them how to be brave and have confidence.
My name is Joshua Swanson. I'm a captain. I help teach cadets. I took this class to help me with discipline and patriotism. JROTC means a lot to me. It helps me out a lot with education and helps me with discipline.
The only time they march is on Mondays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Fridays are normal classes. And on Wednesdays is when they wear their uniforms.
Wow, that hallway is full of interesting classes.
It is. The studio class also sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Buena has an advanced theater class called Studio, where they put the best actors and tech kids together. They do loads of plays and projects. Studio does a lot of projects and assignments. The students have lots of freedom to rule with creativity, and they do student-run plays.
In Studio, we do monologues a lot, and we have done a classical monologue and a comedic monologue.
Studio has an upcoming play that they are working on, titled Big Bet. So the next time you see a performance, think about all the behind-the-scenes kids who worked hard to make the play as good as it was.
Now over to Josh for the COLT Cam with Miss Lewis.
Alright, I'm Joshua and I'm here with
Miss Lewis.
And what do you do here at Buena High School?
So I teach the visual arts classes.
Why do you like teaching art in general?
Well, I studied art at the U of A, and so I've always loved art. I am a Buena graduate, so I actually enjoyed the arts classes when I was here, and it just kind of fell into place that way as my life progressed.
Did you work at any other schools before Buena, or is Buena the first school that you worked at?
No, I worked at Bisbee High School for 4 years and Ray Brain and Douglas for like a year and a half.
And you taught art in those schools too?
Yes, so only art. That's all I've ever done.
So, out of all of the classes that you've taught and all of the things you've done, what was the favorite thing you got to do with your students?
Pretty much go on field trips. That's been like the highlight for me. Go to the U of A Art Museum, Tucson Art Museum, and then just enjoying like the students, like getting to know them, watching them grow and develop as artists.
And is there anything that you like about your students this year or about how you run your class this year?
I think this year I'm more organized. Since I've had some years of experience, I feel like my classroom management is a little bit better and the students are behaving a little bit more.
And is there any advice that you would give to someone who would be willing to start pursuing art?
Yeah, so I would say definitely get a sketchbook. That always helps. And then like look online for inspiration, like look on Pinterest, different things to see like what kind of style that you like.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
That's it for this week's episode of BTV.
Have a great day, Buena.
Bye!